Alright, so guys, this is IShowSpeed versus MrBeast in Africa, two different stories.
So as a result of IShowSpeed currently streaming live in Africa,
We are here in Eswatini, in South Africa, streaming in Angola, in Ethiopia, in Botswana, we're here in Zimbabwe.
some people have brought up comparisons of how IShowSpeed has been showcasing Africa compared to how MrBeast usually showcases Africa.
Wow. He has gotten a point.
Speed's content in Africa was filled with genuinely interesting clips showcasing different African cultures and heritage. He visited places that many people did not even believe existed in Africa because of the beauty and industrial advancement. And in doing so, he helped educate millions of viewers that Africa is far more than the poverty, violence, and corruption. What stood out was how much joy, creativity, and cultural richness his clips captured. For many people watching in the West, especially African Americans, this was an opening eye experience. A lot of them were genuinely surprised to see the beauty, energy, and normalcy of everyday life across different African communities.
Most people, they only want to learn about the stereotypes. Most people have already opinion formed of others. Like, for example, Africa doesn't have water, it is poverty, their people are scammer. Most people have this kind of opinion, but they would never actually go in deep and study it, This is the problem. We only believe what we want to believe.
Man, this whole time, bro, they made us fucking think Africa was such a poor country, bro, such a place you wouldn't want to be at, bro. And Speed is single-handedly changing my perspective on life.
Y'all probably wondering why I'm crying. I've been watching Speed's streams, and I'm seeing all the love that he's getting in Angola. He's in South Africa, and he's getting massive amount of love in. But to see him be a black man from the United States of African descent and be able to go back to the continent and be treated like a human by civilized African people, when we've been taught that Africa is primitive, that it's dangerous.
Yeah, see,
don't go
that
back.
is what I said.
They have this, they have that.
I just watched IShowSpeed in Ethiopia show the nightlife. Baby, that thing is gorgeous. Oh my God, this is Ethiopia. It is so gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, it is crazy. Like, people would think this is China or something. Like, I watched it, I was like, damn, man, they aren't that poor. Like, I was like, damn, that is a good place. And I have seen the places are actually a lot cleaner than I expected, Of course, like, there are some countries, of course, I mean, not every part of Africa is clean.
And when those clips began circulating online, they went viral very quickly. And shortly after that, MrBeast announced that he would also be visiting Ghana for charity purposes. That announcement was met with much criticism. But we know why.
This is like, see what feeling I get, okay? Like, it is not his fault, but this view is so, I mean, it is good, but it is also like kind of disgusting. Because see, the way Speed does the things, like, it feels so natural. Like, it seems like he doesn't want to gain anything out of it. But here, if you see, like, MrBeast is of course donating, but he is kind of recording this perspective. And like, this feels a bit odd. Like, of course, I mean, he's donating them, on social credit or something like that, plus 2000 social edit aura points. Like, he is trying to do something like that. Of course, it is a good thing. It is better. Like, MrBeast is 100 times better than me sitting in my room, It just seems a little bit odd. That is what I'm saying.
That announcement was met with much criticism. But we know why MrBeast is coming. It is to push that stupid Western paternalistic narrative. It feels like a good drug for them, a dopamine of self-righteousness. It only kicks in sufficiently when they show Africans and Asians in miserable conditions that need their savings. And not because people dislike MrBeast or the work he does, because most people understand that he helps communities that are genuinely in need and that his impact is real. However, a large part of why MrBeast videos in Africa perform well is because of the virality that comes from the way they highlight extreme hardship and suffering in Africa.
It is stereotyping.
And when Africa is repeatedly framed through that single lens, it reinforces negative stereotypes like there's no water in Africa.
2 million people all around the world clean water. This village in Malawi now has clean water, impacting over 1,000 people.
And that all children in Africa are starving. And with MrBeast having the largest audience on YouTube, there is a concern that his content may unintentionally inform millions of viewers, especially children, about Africa only through its struggles. This further pushes the narrative and idea that Africa is defined solely by hunger, disease, and desperation, which is simply not true, because that is a one-sided narrative, pushing this negative aspect.
And like, I have a feeling like people, always want to look somewhere who is not doing well and make fun of them. Like, this is a human condition.
Alone may have contributed to a situation where some African Americans feel disconnected from their African roots or might just be too ashamed to accept it.
The African living in America is ashamed of Africa. Why? Because his history is presented to him by the enemy. That's when he comes even to talk about Africa, he's ashamed of Africa. You'll find a man
here is the thing. When, if you are a part of a group, for example, let's say if you are a black guy living in USA or living in Western country, maybe in Europe, okay? As long as Africa won't develop, like as long as Africa doesn't develop as the Europe or USA is, the people won't respect you. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they will still have a stereotype. Like, they will of course not come out and be racist towards you, but in order to gain respect, you have to develop the country. Like, that is a basic perspective, no? It's like, if you don't have money, your friends won't even bother to talk with you. Like, they will meet you, they will say hi, hello, but they will never respect you. Behind your back, they are still going to make jokes of you. That is the truth. I mean, this guy is probably right, but as long as Africa doesn't develop, no one is going to respect them. No one even cares about them. Like, we have seen the Russia-Ukraine war, so many people actually care about Ukraine. That is a good thing. Like, they are interested, they want to learn about it. But no one cares about the wars that goes in Africa. You get what I'm saying? Because no one is interested in that. They don't make money off of it, you know? It is the hard reality.
Blacker than me. I wasn't born in Africa. All right. If you were born on a ship, what would you be? I don't know nothing about Africa, of course. When you're born, you don't know nothing about nothing.
In extreme cases, some even go as far as claiming to be of Native American descent in order to distance themselves from their African ancestry.
95% of our people who call themselves so-called Black Americans are not African at all. We are indigenous to this land of America, and genealogy proves this, documentation proves this. Also, the whole story what happened in America, it was a whole indigenous slave trade of the Americas where they sent people from.
See, this is not about where you are from. This is about just the stereotype ideas. Like, if there is a black person, they will automatically think he's from Africa. Like, even if you are not from Africa, you are still black, then too, you are in the same category. Like, no one really cares about genetics and all. They just care about stereotype.
And this is a deeply
But I can say, what Speed did, when Speed actually showed what the humans are, what the African people actually are, it brought a lot of respect to the entire black community as well. Like, this is a fact. And here is the thing, MrBeast isn't wrong. It's just that is how the world works. I mean, MrBeast, even if MrBeast does 50%, even if we consider that 30% of what MrBeast does goes in corruption, and even if 20% is taken by MrBeast himself, still he would have contributed more than most rich people do. I mean, there are multiple rich people that literally donate zero to charity, They don't even show their face. They just make money and enjoy. MrBeast can also do that if he wanted, No one would question him, but still he does it. Of course, it helps in marketing and all of that stuff. He get a lot of influence. He gets a good name, like his social status improves. That is a good thing. But still, I would believe that MrBeast is probably doing a lot of good thing that a normal person never does. It is a gray zone, it is a gray zone, and people criticizing him are all right, They are all right. They are amazing, Like people criticizing MrBeast are all okay, but it is just that we should criticize every person like that. We should not just target a single person. We should criticize every single person like that. You get what I'm saying? Like whenever there is a thing like aid or donations being requested of you, you have to make sure that it goes to the right person. You yourself have to make sure where your money is going. Because see, if MrBeast donates like 10 million and if most of it goes into corrupt system again, like it is of no good use. It will still be used against the people of Africa themselves. You get what I'm saying?
The claim, because
like I'm not saying you shouldn't help. You should help, but you should question people that are taking initiative and giving donations on where their money is going. Like everyone should be able to question this, and we should also question the people that are actually on top 1% on what they are doing to improve everyone's life.
even if they were black people in the Americas before the Europeans got there, that does not erase their African origins, because we all know that all black people trace their roots back to Africa. In fact, all humans in general are believed to have originated from Africa, and this is exactly why representation.
This is actually true, like everyone once was an African. Like that is like a proven fact, I think.
Matters.
So everyone is an African. Basically, the only reason why people don't want to be called as African is because they know that others will make fun of them or they will look down to them when they are being compared. That is the only reason.
Africa is only shown at its worst. People internalize shame, but when Africa is shown in its fullness, the struggles and also the beauty.
This is Africa, chat.
See this
beauty, like shame.
This is Africa.
See this beach, see this beach. It looks so beautiful, man. There is not even single thing there, single garbage there. Like whenever I go to a beach, there are like hundreds of people that I have to walk through, and then I actually reach the water. Like it is just, come on, I mean, it is just a waste of time.
Chat. All right, go ahead, go to drone. Here now, but chat, this is the nightlife of Ethiopia, chat. Nightlife of Ethiopia. This is insane.
This is honestly beautiful, chat. This is amazing, guys. Look at Kenya,
See,
bro. We're 7.
No one would have think that Africa also had buildings. Like whenever I thought of Africa before, I was like, it is like just houses made of mud, And he changed this. I really respect Speed for that.
It creates a sense of pride, and this is what IShowSpeed content is doing so well, because it doesn't ignore the problems and situations in Africa, but it doesn't reduce Africa to them either. He shows culture, laughter, music, youth, confidence, and everyday life, and that kind of representation can make Africans in the diaspora feel proud of where they came from. And just for context, this video is not saying that Africa's problems should not be discussed. The point is that those problems should not be the sole focus, and that's why
you should always be proud of where you are. It doesn't matter if you are white or you are black or brown. You should always be proud of who you are, You should never look yourself down. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like it is such a unique thing to be a human. Like there are so many people that are never born and never will born again in this entire world, you know. Like you are yourself, as long as you know you are a good person, you should be proud of yourself, you know. I'm not talking about someone like being on an island and enjoying and then being proud. Like that is not the thing I'm saying. Like I'm just saying be proud of who you are and just try to do good, you know. Like it is not a hard thing to do.
It feels very different because he's not only showcasing the African world, he's also integrating himself into the culture, engaging in the same activities, and this is just a beautiful thing to see. And it also comes with a lot of funny moments. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please like the video.
Damn, this is insane, man. Okay, this is insane. Like this was a really good video. Osasino, damn, man. This was insane. I never really thought about it, you know. But it was an insane video. Please, you know, go and subscribe this guy, like this guy. This was awesome, man. Unskippable title meets scrollable force. Yeah, see, I am one of them. Africa is continent with over 54 countries, not a single country. Yeah, man. MrBeast portrays himself as benefactor. Speed portrays himself as a friend. But I do feel like MrBeast also gets a lot of hate. Like he should probably get a little bit of hate, but not like insane amount of it, you know. Like he should be accountable. Like he should be held accountable for all the donations that he do. But people just hate him because he's rich, you know. Like everybody want to be MrBeast. Like I would want to be him. Like you get what I'm saying? I would want to be rich. That is why so many people are jealous of him. It is kind of a gray area, you know. It is a gray area. Wait, why did he? Why did
I
it?
hope to see you guys in the next one. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be making more videos like this. So I hope
why
to
did
see
it touch
you guys
that? What was that?
in the next one. Goodbye for now.
I'm not going to question that.